Picture this. You're sitting at your computer trying to write an email, but every sentence is a struggle. You stare at the blinking cursor, hoping for some inspiration. You try finding the right words online, but everything is either too formal or way off. After about half an hour, you finally send some awkward worded email that you know could have been better. Why is this so hard? Why can't there be a tool that helps you express yourself more clearly? Something that understands how people talk and gives suggestions that actually make sense? Well, in this world, that tool doesn't exist. There is no chatbot to ask, no AI to brainstorm with. Every piece of text you write has to come purely from your own brain power, which is great until you hit a creative block. Now, let's go beyond just emails. Imagine trying to code without any help from AI-based suggestions. You spend hours Googling error messages, combing through documentation, and posting questions on forums, hoping someone replies before your deadline. No automated responses that guide you through tricky problems. The whole process feels slow and inefficient, like you're constantly reinventing the wheel. But this isn't just a problem for individuals. Businesses and industries are feeling it too. Customer support, slower. Content creation, messy. Product development, dragged out. Every task takes longer and innovation grinds to a crawl. There's just no easy way to tap into the wealth of knowledge that's scattered all over the place. Never mind the internet. And it gets worse the more you think about it. Without a system that can learn and assist with language, every interaction online feels rigid, old school, and slow. Now let's flip the script. Imagine you're back at your computer. You got that tricky email to write, but this time, instead of staring at a blank screen, you open up a chat window. You type in a rough idea of what you want to say, and within a couple of seconds, you get a polished suggestion. You tweak a few things, and bam, email is ready to send. Easy. What just happened? This is the power of LLM, a large language model. It's like having a supercharged writing assistant that understands context, tone, and meaning. These models, built on massive amounts of data, can generate text that feels natural-ish. Whether it's helping you draft an email, code, or even help you write a YouTube script. But how do they work? LLMs are trained on enormous data sets, which includes everything from books to websites to code repositories. By processing all this information, they learn patterns in language, how sentences are structured, what words are likely to follow others, and how different tones come across. This isn't just basic autocomplete. LLMs can generate coherent, contextually relevant paragraphs that seems almost human-written. Of course, training these models is not something trivial. It needs a massive amounts of computational power and a lot of fine-tuning. Engineers spend months refining these models to make sure that they understand subtle nuances in language, and it doesn't always get things right. But the result? It's a tool that can handle everything from casual conversations to highly technical content. Now, here's where things get interesting. These models don't just passively respond. They can actively assist in problem solving. Let's say you're debugging code. Instead of reading through pages of documentation, you can ask the model directly. It'll give you a personalized response. Need to brainstorm ideas? The model can generate creative suggestions based on the information you provide. It's like having a second brain that's always on and ready to help. So what's the big deal with LLMs? They're not just tools, they're accelerators. They save time, reduce frustrations, and make complex tasks more manageable. By handling repetitive or difficult to phrase tasks, LLM frees up your brain power for more creative and strategic thinking. And it's not just for individuals. Businesses can integrate these models into customer service, content creation, data analysis, basically any task that involves language. They bridge the gap between human thought and machine execution, making everything from coding to communication faster and more efficient. Without them, we'd be stuck in a world of slow processes and limited creativity. But with them, the possibilities feel endless.